This is a 52-inch Fasco Charleston ceiling fan from the late 70s to early 80s. It is one of the first generation models. You can tell this by the motor housing. It has kind of a stepped bottom faceplate instead of an incline from the center to the outer edge, as for lack of a better term. It also has the brackets and badges of a Fasco parlor fan. Later Charlestons had their own sets of badges that were unique to that model. It is 3-speed, it is reversible. The blades on it are rather significantly pitched, may have as much pitch as a Hunter Original or a Blender fan, maybe even more so. I haven't actually measured it, but it is pretty significant, and that's pretty much what this fan runs on, is pitch. That's how it gets its air movement. As you'll see, the RPMs are not that great. I'll go ahead and start it off on low. Many, if not all Fascos have a very slow low. You'll see, once again, I put in the indicator tape kind of on the flywheel there, so maybe it'll give you a better idea once the blades get blurry, kind of what it's doing as far as RPM. The wobble, you probably be able to tell off of that, because my experience is Fasco blades have been notoriously hard to balance. Low's only going to get out to about 30 RPM, if that. What you see is pretty much the low. That's nice for aesthetics. You might be able to feel just a little tiny bit of air coming off of it, but the Fasco low, that's kind of what you can expect on pretty much any Fasco, even the smaller ones. We'll go ahead and turn it to medium. Once again, this thing's going to have quite a bit of wobble. These blades, Fasco blades, in my experience, seem to warp pretty easily, and I don't know why that is. But in any case, it does wobble significantly. Medium's probably going to go about, I guess, 85, maybe 90 RPM. Probably closer to 90. And you can feel the air come off of it. It is a silent fan. It's in fairly good condition. You can see that cosmetically it's in good shape, except the switch housing is a little bit tarnished. Probably have something you can do to make that look better. Here's going to do high. High's only going to get about 150 RPM or so, but as I said, the blade pitch on this fan is to be reckoned with, and you can feel quite a bit of air coming off of it. Good, strong, American-made stack motor inside there, and you can definitely feel a breeze coming off of it. I'll go ahead and stop the fan, and momentarily I'll reverse it. We'll go ahead and run the fan on reverse now. As with most Fascos of this type, if not all of them, the reverse switch is located on top of the motor housing. Similar to what Emerson did back in the day, those Emersons that had the reverse switch. And low's going to go right at 30 RPM, maybe a little bit slower, but definitely no faster. Here's your medium, once again dancing around like a hula dancer. Same thing, about 90. And now it's going to be about 150 or so. There's definitely air being moved. Good, powerful fan. So again, this has been a Fasco Charleston, first generation. It's It's one of two in my collection. I got them both off of Craigslist from a couple that was remodeling their house. The other one I have is identical to this. And thanks again for watching. Have a good evening.